Gotta give me props. I'm a good interviewer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought I did a pretty decent job. But you know what's funny? As I reflect, people will want to believe whatever they believe. Meaning, no interview or content is ever going to convince anybody to believe anything that they don't already believe. And what I'm saying is, like, for the most part, I think the Hans interview with me, if anything, I feel like more people dislike him now. I'm just saying, like, just the way he acted. People who were on the fence or maybe supported him a little bit. Then he kind of maybe got some people back during the second interview. But more than anything else, you know, the internet is just sort of pockets of people who all want to believe whatever they believe. And I'm speaking in riddles because what I'm referring to is, you know, I got a video recommended to me on YouTube of like one of these random channels that just steals clips. And people in the comments were like, Levy was so passive aggressive during this interview. You know, Naroditsky did a much better job. And I was like, oh, well, there you go. That's one opinion. So, yeah, people want to believe whatever they believe. I mean, you're not really going to convince people. Like, I think Naroditsky is probably the best chess commentator in the world. I think his interviews were also very eloquent, very verbose. But I also feel like he wasn't attacked as pointedly during his interview, so he didn't really have as much of an opportunity to, like, fight back. So, I don't know. But it is what it is. I think Hans is a very interesting individual for the chess world. And now the question is, do I... A3, he's gonna go back to C6. Knight D4. I was wondering if he could play E5 or if it even matters. Maybe it doesn't matter. Very solid position here. Well, this is what I wanted to play to get the queen out of the way of trades. This is also maybe not the stupidest move ever. Maybe it is. Because he has E5, bishop B4, bishop B4. We're gonna play like knight F5. I'm not as good of an endgame player as like Hikaru, who always beats people in these types of positions. I think the bishop should be here. This is just totally equal to what I'm doing. Nice. My opponent can think. Yeah, I think my opponent is calculating like all these different lines. Yeah, I saw knight c6. I was kind of annoyed I allowed this. Can trade everything and then a6, rook c1. No, but this is nothing. There is nothing here. Go here. So the idea here is to damage the structure if there's a trade, right? And now I was thinking queen g4, and I might be able to put some pressure. I feel like I'm doing some nice stuff here. Of course, if my opponent castles, they just lose. This pawn is hanging not just to my bishop, but also to my queen. And rook g8 is now I'm playing for something because the king is going to get stuck in the center. So I did a nice job here. And I think my opponent's in some trouble. Oh, I have this beautiful move as well. Always have to keep that in mind. Yeah, it's a problem, this position, for sure. Like, queen h5 ideas. I just have to not rush. Right now, the immediate... Yeah, so... Maybe I can take on g7, actually. Well, this is actually quite beautiful, because now I can go here. And I'm disallowing the king from running away. And then I will come back to g3, and you don't have to be worried about the king. Yeah, this is a nice game so far. Like h5, I can even take and take. Yeah, 10 seconds. I get it. I get it. At the very least, I have queen c4. Yeah, but I don't know how you stop this. I guess you don't stop this. Queen a7, rook g7, queen b8 is just checkmate. Okay, now I don't have checkmate. Oh my god, wait. I can't move my bishop. Wow. Wow, that was really stupid. What am I doing? That was such a nice game until I blundered f6. I forgot that he has mate. I mean, queen a5, it was a beautiful game until I played queen a7. Just completely forgot that, actually, before that, it was, like, really nice. Queen g4, rook c1, like, everything was really nice, and then... I mean, just trade the queen, bishop d4, or win. I mean, it's so bad. What am I doing? 2802!